early 눈치 보면서 들어가야 할 때 찾아 나머진 바빠 개설레임 바꾸면서
Okay, hey guys, so today is Tuesday and I just thought I'd quickly start a new vlog. Now, this is gonna be a weekly reading vlog, but probably not for this week because I'm doing a 48-hour readathon with my patrons Thursday through Saturday and I have work at the bookstore tomorrow, so the likelihood is I'm not going to vlog for the rest of this week except for potentially Sunday. So I'm going to start this vlog now because I do have a package that I want to unbox, and then I will continue this vlog on next week. So I hope that makes sense. Sorry I'm looking like this, it's the end of the day, I've had a long day and yeah, I just want to get this done. So anyway, firstly let's just start with some reading updates. So I started and finished one of the Ali Hazelwood ebooks that she's done. Like I think she's done like 3 like little novella romance moments, and I can't remember what it's called. I think it's something like Under One Roof. It will be on the screen here. I started and finished that today and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. It was just like a really fun kind of short romantic story essentially, and yeah, I just really liked it. It's definitely got that Ali Hazelwood like vibe to it. Like you can, I don't know, you just get like a feeling with her books and I just really love it. Like she never misses and it was just an amazing little short story to read, so I would highly recommend. It's basically about this girl who is a scientist, I think. Is she a scientist? I can't remember. I think she's a scientist. She's like an engineer or something. She's really into like the environment, and she had this professor who she's very close to. She's not close to her parents at all, and her professor was essentially kind of like the mother she never really had. Like she had a mother growing up, but her mother and her father didn't really want like a child, and yeah, so they weren't exactly the most parental people, and she just really bonded with this professor, and this professor dies and she leaves this house to her. But then we find out she only owned half of this house and the other half belongs to someone else in the deceased professor's family, who's called Liam, and he's our love interest. So she has to live with this guy, and at first they really dislike each other, and then obviously living together and getting to know each other, a romance starts to bloom. And it was a very sweet, very fun, very rated towards the end, and yeah, it was just a really fun story. So I would definitely recommend, if you do like Ali Hazelwood, if you're just looking for like a quick kind of cutesy romance that turns spicy, then it's definitely for you. So I gave it 4 stars, just wasn't quite 5 stars. And yeah, that's my like main reading update. And I think my main reading plans for the week are potentially going to be these 3, but don't hold me to it because like I said, I don't know what I'm going to read for my readathon. Probably not any of these books, so I will have like a different TBR for that towards the end of the week, but then next week I will probably be reading these. I don't know, we'll see. I'm a mood reader. But as it stands, I'm currently reading Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. I'm on page 141 and I started this last year and I'm continuing on with it. So yes, this is basically a story, a retelling of the legend of the nine-tailed fox, which is a Korean legend, I believe. And basically we follow this girl and this guy, and she saves his life one day and he finds out she is a nine-tailed fox, and yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Really enjoying it so far, so I'm excited to continue on with that. Then I want to start reading A Love Sickness by Junji Ito because this is on my TBR this month and I'm feeling in the mood for some horror manga. So I think this is going to be the one that I choose, and I think I'm probably going to take this with me on my commute to work tomorrow and start it then. So I'm very excited to read this because I have heard very good things about this one, so I'm hoping that I do love it. And it looks very gory and promising, so I am here for it and I hope that it is good. So yeah, those are my reading plans, and I'm going to quickly show 2 books that I got. I'm not going to go into detail about them, I'm just going to show them because I want to keep this clip quick. But I picked these up from the bookstore earlier. So this one was shortlisted for the International Booker Prize, and I've seen this book everywhere. I think her name is Katie Elizabeth Reads on Instagram, She's one of my like favorite bookstore accounts, and I remember her reading this I think last year, and she really liked it. So I've been wanting to pick it up for a while, and you all know I'm trying to read more translated fiction each month, so I wanted to get it. But then they have this one as well, and I needed to get that full stamp on my Waterstones card, so I got both. And yeah, just very excited about both of them. These are both translated from Japanese. And then finally we have the package I was talking about. So it got opened because it got sent to my parents' house. Just for anyone who's ever kind enough to send me anything, just know they go to my parents' address, and I sometimes don't get around to picking them up for a few days. So if I ever don't get in touch with you for a while after it's been delivered, that's why. I'm not ignoring you, it just gets sent there, and I obviously can't get them for a few days, sometimes like a week. So yes, anyways, I got this, and my parents had opened it because they didn't realise it was for me, so I'm going to unbox it for you guys now. So we have a note. Oh my god, this is so sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is from Catherine, and Catherine is also one of my patrons. Okay, so these are both from Catherine. She got me 2 books. What? Oh my goodness. I hope you don't mind me reading the note out, because this is so sweet, Catherine. But it says, "Dear Jodie, I wanted to get you something from your wishlist to thank you for your YouTube videos. Your videos bring me lots of joy, and I have found so many good books to read. Lots of love, Catherine." I literally appreciate that note so much, and it's so nice. And yes, just thank you so much, Catherine. I'm gonna get emotional, but yes, thank you so much for just your lovely words, and obviously for sending me 2 amazing books, one of which is one that is a recommendation from Catherine, and it says, "This is my favourite Mariana Keyes book. I hope you enjoy it. Lots of love, Catherine." So I haven't actually seen or heard of this book before either, so I'm really intrigued. So she sent me Sushi for Beginners, and I love the title. I love the title, and I love this cover as well. It's so pretty. Yeah, I have no idea what this is about. This is so cool. I love it when people recommend me books I haven't heard of before. And then she got me Zodiac Academy: The Awakening as Told by the Boys. Yes, I'm so excited. I started reading the Zodiac Academy series a couple months ago now, and I'm currently on the 4th book, but I've paused the series for a while, and everyone has been telling me to get this book, and I think you are maybe supposed to read this, like, is it after the 5th book or something? I can't remember. I remember seeing a TikTok, and it was like someone said to read this like after a certain book and not necessarily the first one. So yeah, this is literally like all of the events that take place in the first book from the perspective of the boys, and I'm really interested in reading that because I just want to know how they think and feel, because it isn't always clear like in Zodiac Academy, like from the girls' perspective, and I just think this is going to be so fun as well to see their perspective and motives and things like that, and their feelings and thoughts. So yes, thank you so much, Catherine, for sending me both of these books. It was just such a nice thing for you to do, and the note as well. And yeah, I'm so excited to read them. I can't wait, so thank you. That is all of my updates and things, and yeah, I hope you guys are all doing good. Let me know what you've recently been reading, because I feel like I haven't caught up with you guys in a while. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you've been reading, what your favourite books have been of June and May, because it's only just turned June. And also let me know if you have any K-drama recommendations, especially romance ones. Romance ones are my favourite, so if you've got any good romance K-drama recs, leave them in the comments, please. Let me know your like the top 5 of all time. Like, I need more to add to my list. I have some already, but I need more. Like, I just need more. I go through K-dramas so fast, so please send your recommendations my way. But yes, anyways, I am gonna go, and I will probably chat to you guys next week, or maybe on Sunday. We'll see what happens, but I hope the next few days are very good for you, and I hope that you enjoyed the rest of this vlog, and that you're reading something really fun right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go and stop rambling and get ready for bed. So good night, goodbye. I will chat to you guys very soon. So I'm going to be unboxing this month's FairyLoot box, which I'm very excited about because I was very kindly sent this as I am currently a rep for FairyLoot, if you didn't know, which is amazing. I've been subscribed to FairyLoot since 2017. I'm a huge fan of theirs, and to be working with them and receiving this box is amazing. So thank you so much to FairyLoot. I will have them linked down below if you want to join the waitlist for a subscription for the YA monthly box or for their adult one as well. But yes, this is May's, or is this June's? This is May's FairyLoot box. Oh, that art card is gorgeous. I love that, I'm obsessed. Look how stunning this art card is with the moon and a little like rooftop setting. I just love this. I just think it's so pretty. So this month's theme is a cloak and dagger, which I really like the sound of. So let's get straight into it. So I think we have a mug, and I just love mugs. Like, I love mugs so much. So this is a mug that is inspired by Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Thank you very much. Look how gorgeous the actual box is as well. Like, this packaging is so freaking pretty. Oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. I am in love. Wow, this is what it looks like. Look how beautiful this artwork is. Like, this is so gorgeous. This is definitely one of my favorite mugs that FairyLoot have ever done. Like, I am in love. And it's purple on the inside with a little like clouds and sun there, or maybe it's moon. Is it the moon? I don't know, it could be either. But yeah, this is so gorgeous. The next I think is probably going to be the tea strainer. So this is a Stardust tea strainer. You all know I love my tea, so I am always happy to receive anything that is tea related. So this is the packaging, which is really cute. I like that it's decorated. It says that it features a quote from our featured book, which is waiting at the bottom of the box. This is so cute. I love this. I've never had a tea strainer like this before, and I think I actually prefer this to the ones on the metal like thing. And the quote on here says, "Neither here nor there, but long ago." Okay, so it has this wooden bit, and the quote is like here. Look how it's like my face through here. This is so funny. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So it has like the quote here, some moon and stars, and then our little tea strainer. It goes in there, and it obviously sits on top of the cup like this, which I love. Like, I definitely prefer this than like the ones with the metal, like, not string, but you know what I mean, like that hang down and they can be quite awkward. I definitely prefer this, and I will definitely be using this, and I love this item. Yes, a mug and a tea strainer, perfect combination for me. Okay, so next we have some scrunchies, which are blood and ash themed, and I really love them. So I love scrunchies. I always use them, so you can never go wrong with these. So on one of them we have like daggers and roses, and on this one it says, "You're an absolutely stunning murderous little creature," which we love that. So yeah, these are really cute, and I like the fact that we get two rather than just one. And like I said, I will definitely use those because yeah, they're just useful. Okay, so next we have a Red Rising item, which I will not use because I haven't read this series and I'm generally not interested in reading this series. But it comes in this packaging here, and this is a bottle opener, which, oh, it's come off the thing. But these are useful items, except for the fact that I don't really drink and I never really need a bottle opener. But maybe Jamie will use this because he occasionally will have a drink. So yeah, this is what it looks like here. So it's shaped almost like a hook, and yeah, it's just a little bottle opener. So that's kind of cool. It's a useful item, and I like practical items. Okay, so there's some bookmarks which are really pretty. Wow, oh my god, I love these. These are so cute. So these are mythology bookmarks, and this is continuing the collection. So we've got Loki and Kumiho, which are numbers 3 and 4 in the collection. Wow, these are so pretty. Look at these. Like, look how gorgeous these are. I'm sorry if you can hear any background noise. Frankie is playing with the bubble wrap on the floor, but like, I am obsessed. They have like cute little foiling on them. Like, look at that. How gorgeous are these? Love them. I love receiving bookmarks, especially mythology themed. Like, yes please. The items in this box have been so good. The only one I'm not bothered about is the bottle opener, but besides that, everything has been amazing. So we have our tarot cards, and these tarot cards are inspired by these holy vows. So we have Brie, Sebastian and Finian, which I've not oops, I've just dropped a spoiler card, which I haven't read, but these are gorgeous as well. I love the tarot cards every month. Look how pretty. Like, yes, wow. So yes, those are our monthly tarot cards. And then finally we have this month's book, which I saw on the tea strainer, which I think is the Stardust Thief, I think it said, which I feel like I've heard of, but at the same time I haven't, so I'm definitely intrigued. We have our letter from the author and character fan art thing, which is gorgeous. Here is the letter, so pretty. So yes, we have that. And then we do have somewhere a bookmark, I believe. Where is it? So our monthly bookmark as well to match the spoiler card, which I adore. I don't know why, but I just really love the monthly bookmarks. And then finally the book, which is Stardust Thief, and this is by Chelsea Abdullah, and this is a gorgeous. I think the original cover has orange on it, but this one is purple, and I love it. I love the colour purple. Look how gorgeous this is. It has the purple spine. If I open it like this, look how pretty that is. So gorgeous. And inside we have some gorgeous end papers. Like, look how gorgeous this is. So we have some fan art here. We don't actually have any character art under the dust jacket, which we usually get with FairyLoot, but it's fine because, oh my gosh, this book is absolutely gorgeous underneath. Wow. Okay, so I'm sorry, but how stunning is that? That is so pretty. And then we have the gold on the spine, and on the back we have a quote, which is the same as the tea strainer one, which says neither here nor there but long ago. And this is just a gorgeous book. Like, look at this. Wow. Oh, and there's more character art on the back as well, which is really pretty. I love the colour palette as well, and like the little speckles of stars, like how gorgeous. And then we have purple sprayed edges, and then I assume that it's signed as well, which it is. And wow, I love this with the moon. Like, that is a bit of me. I love that, but look how gorgeous that is. So yeah, this book, very pretty. Like, wow. Okay, so I'll read the synopsis to you guys. So it says, inspired by stories from 1001 Nights, the Stardust Thief weaves the gripping tale of a legendary smuggler, a cowardly prince, and a dangerous quest across the desert to find a magical lamp. Neither here nor there but long ago. Luli al-Nazari is the midnight merchant, a criminal who, with the help of her djinn bodyguard, hunts and sells illegal magic. When she saves the life of a cowardly prince, she draws the attention of his powerful father, the Sultan, who blackmails her into finding an ancient lamp. With no choice but to obey or be executed, Luli journeys with the Sultan's oldest son to find the artifact. Aided by her bodyguard, who has secrets of its own, they must survive ghoul attacks, outwit a vengeful djinn queen, and confront a malicious killer from Luli's past. And in a world where story is reality and illusion is truth, Luli will discover that everything, her enemy, her magic, even her own past, is not what it seems, and she must decide who she will become in this new reality. So yeah, that sounds so good. I love the sound of the setting, the characters, the kind of lore, the retelling vibe. It all just sounds amazing, and I have seen a few people talk about this book, so I am really excited to see what it's all about and if it really is as good as the hype says that it is. But this book is so stunning, and I'm so excited. Let me know in the comments if you guys have read this book and what your thoughts were. What did you rate it, or if you're planning to read it, also let me know. I think this sounds gorgeous, so I am very excited. I feel like it's going to have some really good world building. But yes, let me know in the comments what you thought of this month's box. Let me know what your favourite item was. I think mine was probably the mug, just because it's so pretty. But I really did love this box. Like, we got so many amazing items and useful items, which is always appreciated. So once again, FairyLoot have just done it. Like, they have done it. They've done the best, and I'm just so happy with this box. I just love everything, and I'm really excited about this book as well. Hey guys, so it's been quite a few days since I updated this vlog because I did my readathon slash like a weekend reading vlog thing, so you guys will have seen that vlog before this one. So yeah, I read 7 books during that weekend, which was amazing for me, so I'm really happy. And I have kind of continued with the reading mood, and I started a book this morning on my way to work and I finished it on my way home. So yeah, I have read another book, so thought I would just fill you in since I last spoke to you. So during my weekend reading vlog, if you haven't seen it, I reread volumes 1 to 4 of Heartstopper. I read Love Sickness by Junji Ito, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Finding My Voice, which were all on my TBR for June, which this is just not like me. I'm so proud of myself. So yeah, I finished those books, and then I also started to finish this today, which was also on my TBR. But I'm so glad that I'm getting through some of the books on my TBR, because that just never happens. Also, I just looked in the viewfinder. Please do excuse my appearance, because I've not long gotten back from work. It's been a very, very long day. I feel disgusting. I had 3 hours sleep last night because I stayed up editing all night and then got up at 5 AM to get ready to go to work. So yes, I am very, very tired, and I've been out the house for nearly 12 hours. So yeah, I'm tired. That's why I'm looking like this. But I wanted to quickly pop on and just film this update. So back to the book. I started this morning on my commute, and I did in fact finish it, and I've given it 3.5 stars. It wasn't quite 4 stars, but it wasn't quite 3 stars. I really, really like this, and again, I'm surprising myself with the kinds of books I've been enjoying lately. But there was just something about this that was just so easy to read, and like I was just turning the pages and turning the pages, and then before I knew it, I'd read like loads and loads of pages, and it's just like that never happens. So yeah, this was a really, really interesting book. In part of this book at the start, there's like our main character as a child, and there's like a dead like budgie thing on the floor. This is set in Japan, by the way, so I think they're like quite common pets and like kind of fly around. And there's one on the floor dead, and all the kids around it crying, and she just runs over and picks it up, takes it to her mum, and says like, can we cook this and eat it? And she can't differentiate between the fact that like there's birds that you eat, and then there's like birds, like pets like that people typically don't eat. And like everyone in that area was like upset about this baby pet bird that had died, but she just wanted to cook it, and she didn't understand like what the difference was. And she's right in saying that, and she basically calls them hypocrites, because she says about like, everyone was crying for the poor dead bird as they went around murdering flowers, plucking their stalks. What lovely flowers, little Mr. Budgie will have definitely been pleased. They look so bizarre, I thought they must all be out of their minds. So yeah, like I think that's actually like kind of true, and like I get it, but at the same time like she just can't differentiate between the two. And basically this whole book is our main character working in a convenience store. She's worked since she was 18. She's now in her 30s, and she hasn't kind of followed the norms of society and gotten married and gotten like a really good career, and she's content in this job because it's the only job where she can make herself appear normal, and she is like suited to doing. And basically this whole book, she observes the people she works with and other people, and how they talk, how they communicate, how they react to things, and she essentially just copies them. And it's really interesting. Like one of the terms used in here is infecting each other, and what she means by that is that like the way people will start to talk differently when they're around certain people. So like it just is like basically people around you infect you with the way they talk. So you will notice that like people might start picking up phrases or slightly pronouncing words to how you do, and the other people around you, or vice versa. And it's just really interesting. Like it basically looks at like human behavior, and it's also a book that's kind of looking at like society and the structure of society, how flawed it is, and all the pressures of society and things like that. So it's a really, really interesting read, and I just really enjoyed it. I just think this is such a clever book, like to have these really kind of dark and like deep kind of like themes in here, but to dress them up in a way that's kind of witty and quirky and interesting and also mundane. Like it's very, very clever. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this book, and I gave it 3.5 stars. So I'm very, very glad that I read it, because it's been on my list for a while. So another one I can tick off my TBR. So yeah, that's like my main reading update. And then I also literally read like 2 pages more of Ugly Love, so I'm on page 36 now. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm going to try my best over the next few days to read like this much, so that I get to page like 90 something, which is like a quarter of the way through. But I'm just not sure how I feel about it yet. I'm really not liking this back and forth between 6 years earlier and present. It's just really annoying me, and I'm just not really feeling it. I'm not really a fan of that, so I don't know if I do want to continue reading this or not. We'll see, but I might pick this up throughout the rest of the vlog. And then I do have some books to show you that I was very kindly sent that were at work for me today. So I sent a copy of Fish Swimming in Dappled Sunlight, and this has such a cool cover. This is set in Tokyo and it all takes place within one night, and we basically have this couple whose relationship was totally broken down, and they're going to spend like their last night together in their like flat. And basically their relationship broke down because they went on this like hike or something, and their guide like just randomly died, and they kind of like suspect each other in a way, but like they also have no idea what's going on. And it basically says it's a evening of a battle of wills, and yeah, it's basically about the breakdown of their relationship and a bit of like a dark kind of eerie vibe to it, and it just sounds really cool. So yes, I was very kindly sent this and I'm looking forward to reading it. And I think as well this was translated from Japanese as well, so it fits my translated fiction goal for the year. And I was also sent a proof of Katie Roberts' Wicked Beauty, which I believe is already out. Or yeah, I really like this cover, like it's really cool. So this is set in the like kind of Greek mythology romance smut world, and basically in this we follow a modern retelling of Helen of Troy, Achilles Patroclus, that is as simple as it is sweet. So sounds amazing. I love those myths, so I'm very excited to read this. And this is a really nice like floppy proof as well, so yeah, I was sent this. And then lastly I was sent this, which I believe is also out as well, and this is Ordinary Monsters, and this is by J.M. Miro or Miro. This is such a chunky proof, like look at this. This is a weapon, like literally, like look at the pages. Oh, this is so satisfying. Though is the little synopsis thing if you want to pause and read that. But yeah, some really cool book mail from publishers. So yeah, that's everything that I wanted to show you and talk to you about. My reading plans for the week I think is potentially going to be Ugly Love. I'm going to finish my audiobook for In Order to Live. I am probably going to start the audiobook for Air of Fire, and then I think try and squeeze in some manga, read a graphic novel, and then I think I'm going to start Made in Korea because I'm kind of in the mood for more YA, and I've been wanting to read this one for ages, and I started it last year and didn't end up continuing with it, not for any like reason, I just literally didn't. So I'm trying to get some more books that I did that with, and this one is on my TBR. This one is on my TBR as well, so I do want to try and get to this week. So I think generally that's my reading plans, but they're probably going to change. It's all of my updates anyways. I have the next like 4 days off work from the bookshop, but I have a lot of like YouTube and Patreon stuff to do, but I'm hoping to have like a super productive week work wise and reading wise. Yeah, hopefully I get a lot of reading done, but I think tonight, because I've literally had 3 hours sleep, I'm just gonna get into bed, maybe watch like a K-drama or some YouTube, and then sleep, because I am just so tired. My brain feels like it's gonna pop out my skull. I just really need to sleep. So yes, anyways, that's my update. Very long update, I know. I am gonna go, and I will catch with you guys probably tomorrow. So yeah, bye. Okay, hey guys, so today is Tuesday and I have like a couple of reading updates, but nothing really too big. So I did read a book yesterday. So this was a poetry collection by Amanda Lovelace, and I gave this 3 stars, but it was more like a 2.5 stars. It just wasn't really for me in comparison to her other poetry collections. I just didn't really enjoy this as much, and I don't know, like I just didn't really like some of them, and some of them were quite repetitive. There was like a few that I tabbed that I did really like, which is why I decided to rate it up to 3 stars. But yeah, generally this just wasn't really my favourite, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I did read this, which has been on my TBR for a few months, but it wasn't on this month. But I just randomly decided to pick it up because I just wanted like a light read yesterday morning, and yeah, I ended up reading that. So I'm glad that I finished another book. And then my reading plans are kind of like these books here. So I have started this book, but I'm not like really far in. I'm on page 10, so I want to read Made in Korea. I think I'm in the mood for like a little bit of like teen romance kind of vibe, so I think maybe we'll go with this one. And then I am going to start the audiobook for Book of Night by Holly Black. This is my Patreon buddy read. I've decided not to physically read this because I have a feeling that I'm not going to like this too much now, and I think if I physically read it, it will just take me too long and I might struggle. So I'm going to try the audiobook and potentially follow along in here and see how I got on with it. Yeah, I'm kind of not looking forward to reading this, if I'm being honest. And next we have Air of Fire by Sarah J Maas, which I did briefly start last month and I was physically reading, but I think I'm going to switch to the audio for this one and follow along potentially in the book as well, because I just think it's going to take me like a little bit of a while to read this and I want to get through it quite quickly. So I think I'm going to audiobook this as well, but like these are potentially my reading plans. I'm not too sure. I think it's around like 10:30, 11 a.m, like one of those two times. So I think I'm gonna go and make a cup of tea, some food, and maybe do some reading, and then I might go for a walk later and find somewhere to sit and read outside, but I'm not sure yet. So yeah, I will update you guys a little bit later on, and hopefully I do have some more reading updates. Guys, I'm watching Heartstopper right now and I have literal tears in my eyes because of how cute it is. Like, I'm trying not to cry. Oh, I need to not cry because I've done my makeup, but look at the tears. Look at the tears. Look at the tears. This is what Heartstopper's doing to me because it's so cute. I can't cope. I can't cope with this show, guys. I cannot cope with this show. You don't have to say like that. So I'm really sorry about the lighting and the background. I'm actually at work at the bookstore right now and I'm on my break, but I thought I'd quickly unbox this because I finally met the lovely Amy today. If you have been here with me since like lockdown days, you guys remember me reading Mina and the Undead by Amy McCall, and I absolutely loved it. It was one of my favorite vampire wire books I've ever read. It was so good, and I've known Amy online now for like the past year or so. Super lovely. We finally met today. She came inside some books at our bookshop, which was amazing. So yeah, she gave me these to open, which is a proof copy of her next book, which is the second book in the series. I'm so excited because I loved Mina and I can't wait to read this. So yeah, we have this little card and it has a cute little sticker on the back. There's some cards and things in here. This is really cool, and these are all like from the book as well. So we've got like little business cards, Halloween Carnival flyer, Mansion of the Macabre little flyer, which is cool. And we have this emergency stake, Mina and the Slayers pencil. I love that, it's so cute. And there's a little card with my name on it. And I've been invited to the annual Halloween ball. This is so cute. I love this. I'm going to put that in my journal. So yeah, that's what's in the little envelope. And then we have our proof here, which is wrapped all nice. And now I don't want to open this because I kind of want to
do it at home. Okay, I'm gonna save this when I get home, and I'll unbox it then because I want to get like a cute photo of this and some footage because like look at this, it's so cute. Really excited to open this when I get home. Yeah, that's like my mini unboxing for now. I will unbox the rest when I get home. Just want to quickly pop on them, and yeah, now I need to go back to book selling.
Okay, hey guys, so today's Sunday and I just finished getting ready for work, so I need to leave soon. But I did want to continue unboxing this because, as you guys will have probably seen in the last clip, I started unboxing it at work and then realised I needed to like go back on the shop floor. So I didn't unbox the actual book and I want to do that now, and this is so pretty. I am so excited to open it. So yes, we're going to unbox this. So yes, you guys will have seen in the previous clips that I started unboxing this at work yesterday after Amy came into my bookstore, and I just unboxed this now. I'm so excited. So yeah, if you've been here since like lockdown days, you guys will remember me reading Mina and the Undead. It was on like so many TBRs and then I finally read it in a vlog. I will try and find the vlog and link it up here, but I loved it. It is such a good young adult gothic horror vampire paranormal kind of retro nostalgia kind of read. So it has all those vibes of like old school YA that you like used to love and just fly through. It's very kind of retro, there's pop culture references. It's like basically Stranger Things meets Buffy the Vampire, and it's just so good. Like if you like Buffy the Vampire, if you like Stranger Things, if you like vampire stories, if you like Anne Rice but you're looking for like a young adult kind of version, then these books are definitely for you. So yeah, the first book was amazing, and this is the follow-up to the first book, which is Mina and the Slayers, and I will read the synopsis for you so you guys can get an idea of what this is about. But honestly, go and read Mina and the Undead if you haven't already, because it's so good and I'm so excited to read this one. I think it's September the 1st that this comes out. But basically it says, in New Orleans in 1995, Mina's having a killer Halloween. 3 months after Fangfest, Mina's settling into her new life. Despite the teething problems in her relationship with Jared, she has her sister back, new friends and a part-time job to die for. Over Halloween, Mina and the gang have planned a spooky week of gothic restaurants, horror movies, ghostly tours, creepy carnivals and a costume ball. But the fun doesn't last. Mina is on work experience with Detective Cafferty while the police are investigating a savage masked killer and a rising suspicious animal attacks. During her own investigations, Mina discovers a mysterious group of slayers who are battling to control the rogue vampires. Threats circle closer as Mina spends her days with the police and nights with the slayers. Will she and her friends survive Halloween without being staked, stabbed or bitten? The unmissable sequel to Mina and the Undead. So yes, I'm so excited. I am very, very tempted to start this like today. And maybe I will, I'm not sure, because I have quite a few books I'm in the middle of at the moment, so I don't know if it's a good idea to add another one, but at the same time, like, I am very tempted to start this. So yes, so excited to have this. So thank you so much, Amy, for sending me an early copy. I cannot wait to read it, and I will be reading it very, very soon. I highly recommend you go and check out the first book if you haven't already, and go and pre-order this book and add it to your Goodreads, because honestly, I love the first one so much. I might reread the first one and then read this because I miss it. It was a really fun time, and these are just such fun books. It's like The Lost Boys as well. Like, it definitely has vibes of The Lost Boys, and also because it's set in New Orleans, which is like the vampire capital of the world, it has such gothic and like atmospheric vibes, and I love the setting in these books. But yeah, anyways, I don't really have many reading updates. I'm listening to the audiobook for Book of Night by Holly Black. I'm like 4 chapters in and I'm enjoying it so far. Something interesting has happened, but a lot of it has just been world building. And then I haven't read any more of Made in Korea or any other books. Yesterday I didn't read on my way to work. I don't even remember what I did, to be honest, on my commute. But yeah, I'm just very, very tired. So I've been finding it hard to actually read when I'm tired. Maybe I'll read today on my commute, or maybe I will try and do some work if I take my laptop. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to come on and unbox this book and talk about it. So I'm gonna go because I really do need to leave to get my train. So I will catch up with you guys potentially when I get home tonight. I don't know, and maybe I'll wrap this vlog up. But yeah, I will chat to you guys soon.